Mew into the bear trap. Galarian Stunfisk usually pretty neutral, but tie. Running Focus Blast for this battle. Does the opponent respect the damage? They do not. And tie gets the screenshot for the road. So, welcome back to the home of Shadow Pokemon. As you can see from the intro, we aren't running a triple Shadow team today. Well, I'm personally not running anything because this is a battle submission from channel regular, my good friend Ty. And he is playing Charge Move Roulette. So if you don't know what that is, you basically get your Mew, you use 2 Charge TMs every single battle, and you see what charge moves you get. So it's going to be a right bag of tricks. Is it going to be effective? Not really. Is it a good use of resources? Again, not really. But is it fun? Abso-fucking-lutely. Obviously, as this is the home of Shadow Pokemon, Ty is bringing a Shadow Pokemon, and that is Shadow Flygon, that you can see on the screen operating as the safe switch. Swing game 1. We picked up Mew into Drapion. Absolutely dreadful. We safe switched into Flygon, and you can see Dragon Tail ripping apart this balloon. The opponent shielded once. We match shields, and Ty now committing his final shield. He's going to look to Dragon Tail all the way down, and when Drapion should return, it absolutely doesn't want to eat an Earth Power. Let's see if Drapion does return. Yes, it does. Ty not baiting, going straight for the Earth Power, and Earth Power is going to be all she wrote for Drapion. It's Surf Etched in the back, and we're off to a 1-0 start. Moving on into the next battle, we see Toxapex in the lead, immediate save switch into Sableye. Ty lagging, finally switches out into Flygon. This Sableye probably got an absolute boatload of energy. You hate to see it, but we still do manage to get off the Dragon Claw. Before they make a charge move, we sneak a Dragon Tail when the opponent throws. Finally, things are looking somewhat more promising, but holy smokes, this Sableye did get a load of energy. Ty now committing his final shield. Can we Dragon Tail farm them down before the next move? Yes, we can. Should Toxapex return, the squishy Flygon with its ground dragon typing will be resisting the poison jabs. Toxapex does return, and Ty not baiting, going straight for the Earth Power. The opponent shows zero respect, and holy smokes, they get near one shot. Ty banks the Dragon Claw. We simul swap Toxicroak into Scrafty, and that is all she wrote. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we see Mew into a Azumarill. Azumarill probably will be fearful of the Wild Charge, but surprise motherfucker, eats Stone Edge. Stone Edge draws a shield. The opponent's probably thinking, what the heck was that? They go for the Hydro Pump, so it's nukes galore. We now switch out into Toxicroak. Azumarill already down 1 shield. We outpace to the Sludge Bomb. Is the opponent willing to commit the final shield? They are not. We near one-shot him. Ty now has a decision to make. Does he want to commit his final shield? He does not. Play rough. Near one-shots us, and it is now Nidoqueen in the back. But we have an absolutely beautiful answer for Nidoqueen, with our Shadow Flygon Dragon Tail ripping through the annoying Nidoqueen. We correctly shield up an Earth Power, and I can't believe my eyes. The opponent didn't Poison Fang. Nidoqueen users usually go for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a Fang combination, but this opponent went for the Hail Mary. Ty shielded it up, and they have Drapion in the back. Ty baits with a Dragon Claw that draws the opponent's last shield, and now Ty has the Earth Power locked and loaded. We undercharge, but it's going to be high Drapion by Drapion. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we see the Nightmare lead Obstagoon into our Mew. We safe switch into Flygon. Dragon Tail is going to shred through this Obstagoon like it shreds through everything else, but likewise we are squishy. We shield up the Night Slash. We now go for a Dragon Claw, and the opponent catches it on a poison type. Is that Nidoqueen? Yes, it is. Holy smokes, Nidoqueen is not a Flygon answer. The opponent goes for the Fang, but this Fang will not KO. Ty doesn't shield it up. We survive. We're at the Earth Power, but Ty is looking to go for the back-to-back Dragon Claws. This Dragon Claw actually knocks out Nidoqueen. Holy smokes, Flygon hits like a fucking truck. Can we make one more? No, we cannot. We get countered down, but we have Toxicroak in the back. We absolutely delete that really annoying Obstagoon with counter is Toxicroak versus Metachan. We bank a boatload of energy, and here comes Mew. Mew does resist Metachan's only real hard-hitting move. That is going to be Psychics. They're going to spam out Ice Punch after Ice Punch, and Mew is going to shrug it off. We tank the second Ice Punch. We have a very interesting moveset of Dragon Claw and Wild Charge. The opponent has 2 shields. We go for the Dragon Claw. Metachan commits its first shield. We go for one more Dragon Claw, and that draws the opponent's final shield. We have the Sludge Bomb locked and loaded. So this game is over. The opponent doesn't realise it yet. They're going for the counter farm down, but Mew says, fuck you. This is my video. I'm going to close this battle. Moving on into the next one. We see the Bear Trap Galarian Stunfisk in the lead. The opponent goes straight for a Rock Slide. Rock Slide doesn't do too much damage. Ty has Rock Slide himself and Energy Ball, but stay in school, kids. Learn to count. Ty catches the second Rock Slide on Flygon. This is going to be resisted due to our ground typing. The opponent now brings in Altaria Dragon Tail, tearing this thing apart. We make the Dragon Claw as well. Dragon Claw should draw a shield from the opponent, which it does. They do commit to the Dragon Breath farm down. Altaria does have a move, but Mew will win CMP. We have the Rock Slide locked and loaded. Is Rock Slide going to be enough to knock out Altaria? We're never going to know because Altaria chooses to commit the final shield. Ty is up 2 shields. We let the Sky Attack go through. We're 1 Shadow Claw away from the next Rock Slide. Rock Slide does take care of Altaria, and it's going to be Toxicroak versus the world. We're spamming out Toxicroak. It's all going to be about whatever the opponent's third Pokemon is. They come in with the Bear Trap. We get off a few counters, and it is Trevenant in the back. Holy smokes, this isn't the best matchup. Shadow Claw ripping us apart. Sludge Bomb is neutral, but Toxicroak with his high attack stat lands the bomb. We counter, farm them down. We're getting off as much counter damage as possible. We go straight for the Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb connects, doesn't quite knock out, but 1 Shadow Claw is enough to snipe, and that's all she wrote. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we see Mew into Skarmory. We have Psyshock and Flash Cannon. Not fantastic. The opponent fearful of the Wild Charge. Switch out into Dub Wall. Takes their Flash Cannon to the face. We now switch out into Toxicroak. The opponent throws the Body Slam. Can Ty counter, farm it down before the next Body Slam? Yes, he can. Great play from Ty. We managed to get off the big damage with the Flash Cannon back out. Comes Skarmory. Toxicroak is pretty hopeless in this battle. Counter is neutral, and Mud Bomb is single resisted, but just the counter and the Mud Bomb has got this thing down to 50% HP. We now bring back out the Mew. The opponent could go for the big bird. They only go for a Sky Attack. We now switch out into Flygon, up 2 shields. The opponent goes for a Sky Attack. Ty choosing to commit his first shield here. Can we Dragon Tail? Farm it down? I don't know, because the opponent switches out into Scrafty. This is just a power-up punch. Power-up punch is going to hurt because everything hurts Flygon. We're now at the back-to-back Dragon Claws. This first Dragon Claw will definitely be getting a shield from the opponent. We're at Dragon Claw number 2. Does the opponent want to commit the final shield? Yes, they do. We're all shields down. We're sitting in a rough spot. Can we make the Flash Cannon? No, we can't. We are going to need to call a power-up punch bait, and it is a power-up punch bait. We make the Psyshock, but Psyshock is single resisted, and I believe this is going to be a loss, but GG's nonetheless. Moving on to the next one, we see Metachan in the lead. You absolutely love to see it. Let's see what charge moves we have this time. The opponent going for the Ice Punch. Mew choosing not to shield. Ice Punch doesn't do too much damage, and we've got Grass Knot and Overheat. They now switch out into Lickitung, and we fire off the big Overheat. Overheat lands for respectable damage to the bulky Lickitung, and we now bring in Toxicroak. Toxicroak can survive a Body Slam, but ouch, that hurts. Toxicroak may as well be a Shadow because it has absolutely no bulk whatsoever. We do manage to counter, farm it all the way down. Ty now going for the Mud Bomb bait. Does the opponent respect the Mud Bomb? They do not, but fuck it, we're going to go for Mud Bomb number 2. Does this draw a shield from the opponent? No, it doesn't, so it looks like the opponent is looking to 2 shield whatever their third Pokemon is. Metachan on low HP fires off 1 final Ice Punch. Ty commits his first shield. In the back is the Bear Trap. Stay in school, kids. Learn to count is 5 Mud Shots to a Rock Slide, and Ty CMPs to the Overheat. This draws the opponent's first shield. I imagine we are going to let Mew go down, and it's now the bait game. Flygon needs to land the Earth Power. The Galarian Stunfisk needs to land the Earthquake. Ty shows no respect. The opponent just throws a Rock Slide. We shrug it off, not particularly well, but we do survive in the yellow. This is just another Rock Slide, but Ty is going to shield it up. Are we going to go straight for the Earth Power, or are we going to bait? Ty opting to go for the bait. Does the opponent have big cojones to call it? They do not. We are 1 Dragon Tail away from the Earth Power. The Bear Trap is about to get absolutely obliterated. Get wrecked, Stunfisk, and 1 Dragon Tail is going to be enough to take this game. GG's, and thanks for playing. Everyone fearful of the damage from Shadow Flygon. Moving on to the next one, we see Altaria in the lead. It looks like we've got Surf and Dazzling Gleam. Holy smokes, Ty not baiting, go straight for the Dazzling Gleam. Does Altaria respect the damage? They do not, and holy shit, we near one-shot them. The opponent is going to go for the Sky Attack. We choose to shield up Flygon. We Dragon Tail farm it down, and the opponent now has a Toxicroak of their own. Holy smokes, the Toxicroak mirror, perhaps? Maybe not, because Toxicroak's getting absolutely shredded by these Dragon Tails. The opponent is going to fire off a Mud Bomb, takes care of Flygon. Well, it actually doesn't, but one subsequent counter does take us out, so we get no more Dragon Tail damage off. We now come back in to the Mew, and it is Umbreon in the back. The opponent has seen the Dazzling Gleam. Can this opponent count? Let's find out. Do they shield up the Surf? They do not, so apparently the opponent can count, but we catch the foul play on Toxicroak. It's actually a Dark Pulse, but either way, it is resisted. Toxicroak farming up a lot of energy. The opponent goes for another charge move, Ty, looking to shield. It is actually a Psychic. Holy smokes, I wasn't expecting that. And the opponent concedes the match. GG's, and thanks for playing. Moving on into the next battle, we see yet another Bear Trap in the lead. However, this time, Mr. Bear Trap, do you know about the Focus Blast? The opponent CMPs us like a noob. Ty, not bait and go straight for the Hail Mary, and holy shit, Galarian Stunfisk gets absolutely obliterated. Ty gets a screenshot for the road. They now come in to Jumpluff. The opponent surely thinking, fuck my life, what is happening? Well, Mr. Opponent, eat Wild Charge. The opponent also doesn't shield. Now Jumpluff is feeling the wrath of Mew. The opponent fires the Acrobatics, thinking we need to get rid of this Mew because it's absolutely obliterating as we now come in to Flygon. Fairy Wind is hitting for super effective, but it is a Mudshot clone, so it's essentially doing nothing. We shield up the Energy Ball, and the final Pokemon is Trevenant. We go for a Dragon Claw, Dragon Tail, and Dragon Claw combination is going to rip apart this stupid tree. We attempt to catch the Seed Bomb. We're unsuccessful, so Ty does commit his final shield. We are looking to catch the move. Do we catch? Yes, we do. Stay in school, kids. Learn to count like Ty, an absolute guru at this maths thing. The opponent now is going to have to dump energy. They go for one final Seed Bomb. I like this play from Ty. He's going to allow himself to go down Dragon Tail, farm down the Trevenant, and when Jumpluff does return, we've got the back-to-back Dragon Claws locked and loaded. First one is going to draw the opponent's final shield, and the second one is going to be enough to knock out, and that will be all she wrote. GG's, and thanks for playing. Holy smokes, as always, when Ty messages me saying, I've got some battles for you, he never disappoints. Mew, Roulette, always fun, and holy smokes, Shadow Flygon put on an absolute clinic, which is pretty ironic because it's the home of Shadow Pokemon, so it's pretty good that the Shadow Pokemon was the star of the show. So if you like your battles featured on the channel, if you check out my community tab, all the details are there. You just got to upload to Google Drive, share it with myself, and I'll try and get you featured. I do mostly shoutcast, triple shadow content, but occasionally, if you've got some fun picks like this video, I'm more than happy to shoutcast some non-shadows. So if you're enjoying the content, smash that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one.